All right, so the first one's asking us to find the mode, the median, and the range for the set of data. There is no range. There is no mode. The median is 41, the range is 7. Okay, moving on. It says find dot plot C in the appendix. Let's look at this. Dot plot C. And if you take a look at dot plot C, you're going to see that it is skewed right. All right. The next one, we're finding the ratio of circles to kites to circles, or circles to kites, so it's 9 to 2. We're dividing. 32 goes into 64 two times. Goes in 0 times. 20, remainder 2. All right. We want to find Max scored 8 goals in the last 4 games. 8 goals in 4 games. We want to give the unit rate of goals per game. All right, so we have to get this to 1. In order to get this to 1, we divide 4 by 4. If you're dividing this by 4, you have to divide the numerator by 4. So 8 divided by 4 is 2 goals. So my answer would be 2 goals per game. Wonderful. The area of a rug, the area is going to be what you're going to divide. So you're going to divide 9/10 by 4/5 because we were trying to find what the length of the rug is. So we know that it's length times width equals area. We have the area divided by the width is going to equal the length. So that's what we have to do. So this would be 9/10 divided by 4/5. To do that, we write 9 over 10 times 5 over 4. We are going to cross reduce. 5 is going to go into both of these. This turns to a 1 and this turns to a 2. 9 times 1 is 9. 2 times 4 is 8. So my answer would be 1 and 1/8 yard. Don't forget the measurement. All right. We had to find 1, 5 and put an O, and 5, 5 and put a P. We're dividing. We can't have a decimal in our divisor, so we have to move it over 1 to make it a whole number. Whatever we move to our divisor, we have to do the same thing to our dividend. 6 goes into 42 7 times. 7 times 6 is 42. Subtract, bring down. 6 goes into 6 one whole time. 1 times 6 is 6, 0. So our answer is just a whole 71. Number 9, find the data set E. How many students are represented? There are 15. There are 30 pets, and the mean is 2 pets per student. All right, let's look at number 10. We have to choose an expression that means the same as 15x plus 9. Okay, so what prime number is going to go into both 15 and 3? And that would be 3. So then we would bracket it off, 3 with a parentheses, 5x plus 3. Because remember, this would be 3 times 5 is 15x, 3 times 3 is 9. So A would be our answer. Number 11, what we have to do is we have to find the area of this rectangle first. So that's 21 times 18. Let's do that. 8 times 1 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 2 is 2. And I have to find half of that because half of 378, because we have to divide it by 2. So that would be 189. And then we have to do the same thing for our top triangle. 18 times 9, 2, 7, 162. Half of 162 is 81. So I want to take 189 and I want to take 81. And I get 270. It is inches squared. All right, number 12, order of operations. Let's solve inside. This would be 40 minus 14. And then I have 42 but this is still in brackets. So 40 minus 14 is 26. 42 plus 26 equals 68. Did I make a mistake here? 43 minus 37. Oh, yep, I didn't borrow. That'd be 6. I did not borrow here. Let's try this again. Sorry. All right. All right, let's try this again. My lights just went out. Let me get them back on again. Nope, they're not going to go on. You guys are going to have to live with no lights. Okay, so 40 minus 6 is 34. So I'm going to write 42 plus 34 right here. And then I'm going to add it together, and it would be 76. Sorry about that. I did not subtract 43 minus 37 correctly. All right, finding the greatest common factor. What number goes into both 36 and 63? I know that 3 does. 3 goes into 36 12 times, and it goes into 21 times. And then this is 3 again, and this is 4, and this is 7. And the greatest common factor would be 3 times 3 is 9 for number 13. Number 14. Oh, there our lights go. Is that better? 5 times 5 is 25. And I should have done parentheses first, but of course it's not going to make a difference because I'm not doing anything with each one of these yet. 16 minus 9 is 7. And now I multiply 7 times 25. And 175 would be my answer. Okay, finally, the last one. We are finding out for every $100 earned, they donate 4 cans. The next thing I did is I just went down here and I said 5 times 4 is 20. And then I said, what's half of 20? Because I know that 500 is half of 250, and that would be 10. There's many ways that you could have done it. All right, but these are the answers. Have a great day. If you have any questions, make sure you ask.